Yeah, Senegir. Yeah.
S?
S. Everyone. As an S. Yeah.
Foruses. Yeah. Oh gosh. So yes, finishing the meeting, you guys had come up with some type of strategy involving preparing for a day with specific gear that would maybe be required, including some type of ladder made of rope. And then after the day, the siege beginning, and you guys are sneaking into a more advantageous position and getting onto the balcony, which had been deemed rather dangerous with its close proximity to lava. However, you seemed confident enough to take it aboard, and the strategy was given the approval. So, you guys had just finished the meeting, and most of the other leaders had walked out, including Hilda and Dunton. And a few of the other ones, including Thorben Mathis. Citri, though, is staying kind of pressed against the wall, looking at you guys, especially Seren. But yes, you guys are all just waiting them, just sitting in the meeting room currently, where we left off.
I'm hungry.
You probably aren't too hungry. There was some breakfast you had before the meeting, but
I'm hungry.
Ew.
well, it's a shame you don't have create food, do you?
You have flying rations.
Is so exciting.
Actually, of the other people as well, Arkantal left as well, giving you guys another short bow and leaving with a wave, including his assistant, Seshiko.
Yeah.
As he needed to go and check on the rift. He had called it.
What was the name of his
Sorry?
assistants again?
Tashika.
Oh, Seshiko.
Tashika.
Because apparently I did not
There you go.
write that down.
Tisk. I put things in the chat so you guys can pick them up.
Yeah, I wrote it down on my notes, but I not do anything else with it.
But yeah, so what do you guys want to do for the rest of the day? Because you need to learn spells apparently. So does Aaron, because he needed silence, I believe. So
Yeah.
he needs to rest for another day.
One thing
I'm gonna
change.
essentially I'm gonna try to find a couple of things. A couple of grappling hook that we can use if the thing should fail. I'm gonna try and organize a couple of people to help me make the rope ladder a bit bigger, around 40 feet. Like tie a couple of rope ladders together and just roll them up all together. And I'm going to try and find if anyone wants to sell in camp, wants to sell any healing potion of any kind, because I'm kind of out. I just got the one.
Yeah. I imagine Savant, you're probably gonna go with.
Yeah, because I need to get the light crossbow.
Yeah. So you two would go.
And I
towards
also need
the
a
quartermaster.
grappling crossbow. So.
Well, you'd attach a grappling to an arrow. Yeah. You two go towards the Senegia would lead Savant towards the quartermaster at least. What's everyone else doing while this is happening?
I'm just chilling.
You're just chilling because you just need to wait until you have enough of a rest. Ithamore?
I'm just hanging around.
Okay.
Nobody wants to leave the room before Siren goes to talk to her brother.
No, I actually wanted to do something because I basically wanted to. Gonna sound creepy. Follow Akantai around
No. Actually, I approve of this plan.
because
Not creepy at all. Yeah,
Not creepy at all.
because I want to know more about the rift
Yeah,
and
the
the
rift.
demon thing.
That's what
God,
we're
how-
calling it now. Okay.
Yeah, the
Oh
rift.
god damn it!
I'm sorry, am I not helping matters?
Magic
Mm.
learning.
Yeah.
Not. Oh god no.
There's going to be magical right this evening.
Okay.
Moving on.
So yeah. Anyway, the two going towards the quartermaster. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. The quartermaster's got a good amount of common supplies, rope, and climbing gear is very just abundant. So when you ask for the rope and grappling hooks, there's quite a decent supply of both. How much rope do you say you need, roughly?
The rope would be like 40 feet, at least.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
I need,
let's take at least 60
Well,
in case we need
Yeah, I
to
need
bind
to
up
make
someone.
a ladder of some sort. So what I was going to try and find were a couple of rope ladders, and I was just going to try and tie them together.
Yeah.
Like,
There would be bits of that in the climbing kit, so yeah. It wouldn't be
Alright.
as long, so you probably would need to tie it together.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Tie a bunch of them together
Yeah.
to create like a bigger one.
Alright, so yeah, I don't think you need to mark it down as you're going to be working on it. Yeah,
Alright.
they give you 2 lengths of 60 foot and 2 pieces of 20-foot rope ladders. So you just have to
Okay.
Manufacture it.
manufacture it. Thank you.
Yeah.
As well as grappling hooks. How many do you actually want, Savant?
I think 2 should be good to have in case of some reason the first one isn't working.
Yeah, I mean, get 3. It's not like we're paying them, just in case.
They're
But
not
it
being
could be
used
good
right now.
in case we need to
Oh, God.
repel some down, because then we can attach a grappling hook to one side and then shoot the grappling hook to another way, so then we could repel somewhere. Also.
That's actually a nice idea. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, let's take 3. We're not
Yeah,
paying them.
3.
I think we're not paying them. At least.
Well, you're going to need technically 5. You're going to need 2 for the actual rope ladder to attach at the top.
Oh yeah.
So,
So
yeah.
5.
All
So
right.
5.
All right. So 5. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you two can take the 5 and find some type of small work area that you can use. Senator, you can definitely get some people. You speak to some of the other team leaders who are basically just doing patrols around the base. See if they have any spare people, and Thorbin lends him some of his troops who are just doing practice.
Alright.
Yeah, because if we have the rope ladder, this would be a good second entrance for people after we have cleared out the upper
Yeah, I
area.
mean, the thing that worries me is that the spell only lasts 1 hour, and we know they only come around every 2 hours, so we have to time it this way. I don't know how long it would take for everyone to get up using only the stone. So my idea is we send maybe just a couple of people with the stone, and some others climb with the ladder.
Okay.
This should be faster, at least.
And then we could just drop the rope ladder in case of emergency.
Yeah.
So the plan is coming together.
All right then.
Right. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Totally coming together. Yeah.
Do you know that there's one song that's called "Dumb Ways to Die"? I feel like it's going to be appropriate in life.
So many dumb ways to die.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah.
A good commercial song that was good. Anyway, I think it is. So, yeah, what was going to do?
That's what
I'm
Aaron's
gonna
trying
need
to do.
bolts also, like 30 of them.
Yeah, because yes, you need a normal hand crossbow. No, not hand crossbow, light crossbow.
Light crossbow.
With how many? 30?
And I'm gonna have a hand crossbow also.
Yeah. Obviously, you're going to need some type of bag. There's a few quiver cases that you could use. So yeah, you can take one of the quiver cases pretty handily. So yeah, 1 quiver case, 30 bolts, and a light crossbow.
And a hand crossbow if they have.
It will be different ammo if you want to use a hand crossbow.
Okay, so have 2 quivers on my legs then, basically.
You could work with that. Just make sure you don't fall over.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, sure. And so then mark down a second quiver then of hand crossbow ammo.
Yeah,
And
cool. That's not good enough.
mark it only 20 for that one instead. All right. Then. In case. Actually, yeah, Saren, what are you doing? Are you just waiting while everyone else is?
I'm gonna go wander over and stand in front of my brother.
All right.
Sort of stare at him for a minute.
Wow.
That's
And I thought I was the creepy one.
yeah. So why are you staying?
Out of your sister?
Yeah. Do you not want me here or what? I've kind of gotten used to it here.
I haven't gotten used to what?
I have got used.
Oh. I have no complaints. Didn't realize you'd be here, though.
Well, everyone got caught here. And
True.
well, it's good to see you. And yeah, that's all I've got.
Fair enough.
Gotta say, though, it's boring down here. And I understand why you don't want to be down here either. But
Among other things.
we all got reasons. All got reasons.
Yep.
And this is one of them. Well, I've got to check back in with my group, make sure everyone's good, resupply our
We'll
stuff,
talk.
and
Talk later.
yeah, I'll probably join you with the thing you're doing. But yeah, good to see you, sis. And he walks away. Back out the front.
Fucking fantastic.
What else are you gonna do?
Wander off to find something to hit.
Okay. That is not too hard. As there's many various statues and training dummies you can use.
I follow her, see if she's okay.
Alright. Are you going to do it obviously, or are you going to try and keep a distance?
Sort of in between. I'm not gonna be like sneak in, but I'm not gonna be too intrusive.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Roll a stealth check. Why not? Yeah, I'd say do it at disadvantage, but you rolled a 3, so I can't really ask for worse. Well, technically. Yeah.
I could still quick fail.
Yeah. You do keep your distance, but it's very hard to not give away the presence of heavy armor. Though I imagine Saren's not going to care too much about what's behind her.
Not really.
Okay.
Not right now.
Alright, so yeah. You
My
go...
perception sucks, but even my passive is good enough to see this.
Yeah, probably is. Yeah, because you're proficiency, so yeah. So yeah, you go out into the courtyard of the front camp, where there's various stones that have been set up for hitting practice, as well as there's a few corpses still laying around from the yank eggs that you could probably hit.
Excellent. Go pound several things into paste just to make myself feel better.
Alright then. And Serafina, you're following Arkan, I believe.
Yep.
Are you doing the same thing, trying to keep back, or are you just gonna...
No, I want to talk with him.
Alright then.
No, be creepy. Come on.
Creepy. Yeah. Yeah.
Roll stealth! Roll stealth!
No.
If you're not trying to hide presence, yeah. And
No.
yeah, you very quickly notice Sechiko actually almost like flick her one of her eyes back to look what's behind and sees your hat. And she gives a little chuckle as she's still following Arkan out to the front. Actually, where Seren is hitting things. And he begins setting up this large, what looks like a protection circle around where the rift is. However, there's a lot more actual reagents he's using. It looks like he's using it for a longer period of time than just the standard day. As he brings out the chalk to start drawing on the ground, as well as various small shards of crystal and gems to be placed around.
Well, I would not interrupt him while he's doing all that because I can imagine that mistakes is not a good thing to do.
While he's doing this, however, Sechiko notices, and she's barely doing anything. And casually strolls over to you, and kind of crouches down in front of you to give her more of an eye level. As she is rather tall.
Well, I am used to looking up.
Hi, I never got to meet you properly.
Hi, I'm Serafina.
Miss Weatherby, yes. Sechiko Ono. I'm his assistant. Who's typing? Are you interested, or are you just here watching?
I am interested and would like to know more about the rift and what actually happened.
Well, then I can't really help too much on that subject. It'd be better if you asked him yourself. Give him a couple minutes and he should be good. He's used to this sort of thing already. This would be the... this is probably the 5th one we've had to cover.
That many, huh?
No, fortunately not that many.
Was it always to the same plane or to different ones?
Oh no, it's too... where have we done? This one seems to be from one of the 9 hells. There's the one that was connected to the plane of water, that was a mess. The plane of law was easier said than done. There was the other one to the Feywild. That was tricky. That was interesting. But yes, all of them seem to have been from various places. Why?
Oh, it's the first time I am seeing a rift.
Well, if it is of your interests, Arkan works well with those studies. It has been his, you could say, his life's project. So you wait while the Arkham finishes up.
Yep.
The two working.
Wouldn't this technically be our second rift?
What would be the
The
first?
purple whirling death hole? In
Technically. You know.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Wow. We know that was
Well, technically, you also saw Rift in the Feywild.
well, Emerald Sea. But yeah,
Emerald Sea onto the Feywild.
yeah, the purple thingy was created.
Yeah, that's true. This was more sort of
We
just
kind of know
ripped
what
open.
caused this. It's this rift is appeared out of nowhere, kind of.
Kinda.
Yeah, we did see the weird rift in Emerald Sea. I had forgotten that one because it's so far back.
You know, those tiebacks. Yeah.
Before me.
Actually, yeah, no, it was. Was it? No, it wasn't.
No.
No, you were in the Emerald Sea as well. What you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it was
for
the
part
first
of it, but
adventure
I
we
don't
did.
remember.
Yeah, you had Bebo check
Well,
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind.
yeah, we did
Oh,
not.
yeah, that
in
was
the end.
weird.
Mm.
Right.
So yes, you wait while Arkham finishes the ritual up. The two that were making the rope ladder, just give me 2 checks.
What would that?
What? Yeah, what
you
type
can
checks?
give me a dexterity check, and Savant, you can give me a tinkering.
Just I can tinker too. I have.
Oh, you have
proficient-
tinkering.
No,
Okay,
actually,
yeah.
no. I was making tools and mason tools. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So just straight dexterity.
Yeah, just straight dexterity.
All right. Okay.
Nice.
Come on, I got a +3 on this shit.
I get a +6.
Okay, no, that's fine.
He ties himself to the rope ladder.
Yeah. The best part is I'm actually trying to coordinate a group of people to do this because I've called people in.
Yeah.
So
Would it
I'm
be
assuming.
advantage for using my isoimmunity?
If you wanted to use that,
Yes, I want to.
won't give too much of a benefit, but it will help you do the tying. Yeah, it's like sewing. You're sewing
basically.
the rope ladder together. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. 24 and 4. Sure. Yeah. Senator is not used to working with rope per se. He's used to metal, malleable stuff. This rope
Yeah.
is weird.
I understand him. I understand him totally.
This is strange. When you hit it with a hammer, it doesn't do anything.
It's just kind of
stay there.
phrase. I don't know.
Yeah. It's strange.
Where's
Just
the
so-
strength in it?
Yeah, I would recommend not taking the rope ladder either. Just in case.
I
Give me
guess
some
we
iron
also
bars.
have a small talk about smithing because we both are proficient in smithing.
Yeah. Probably
Hitting
go-
something with a hammer feels good. Yes, it does.
Yes. I'm probably just gonna small talk about your weapon because I've never seen anything like it. Very probably.
No, it's
And Savant will spill the beans like no one else would.
as a
He's
reason.
speaking by mechanics and how it works and residues and stuff like that.
It's you've seen cannons, which are just very large bore barrels that fire relatively large balls of usually stone. It's very rare to have iron balls. but uses
Savant would like to take out Old Boom Boom, which is based off that design very much.
That's a more recognizable design.
Except it's made of white ivory on a metal cylinder.
It's a lot smaller than an actual cannon, but it has a very distinct same design in terms of it fires something out of a barrel. You're not really sure what uses it, but you know it has something to do with explosions of fire.
Yeah, but I'm into it. That's why I rolled a 1, because I was just so distracted by the cannon.
But yes.
Okay, never mind.
I also like how Savant is basically having like microscope glasses as he like speaks about the gun right next to him.
Yeah, you have like giant eyes right now, like the full-on magnified eyes, 10 zoom. But yeah, you two managed to get the work done pretty quickly in terms of the ladder. It's relatively stable in terms of the actual minute working of actually tying the rope threads together to give overall strength throughout it, balanced. You attach the 2 grappling hooks pretty straightforwardly to the top and have it nicely rolled up, prepared to when you get up there.
Is there any place we could test it out?
There's a few ledges outside. There's also the wall of the actual keep itself, which is of a decent height. It's about 20 feet for the first ledge. It's kind of like a step structure in terms of 20 feet and then edge.
At least
and then 20
let's
feet.
try it out if it works.
Yeah, let's try on 20 feet first.
Okay,
We can
so you two
try
can try
and
it.
put some weight, yeah.
Okay. I was going to try and get it up there.
I mean, if you can shoot a grappling hook on that thing, I can climb up.
Okay. I guess it's also good target practice for me.
Alright. So you attach one of the bolts.
We're actually doing a Splinter Cell test here. Okay.
Yeah, you're doing full-on test. Because you have a grappling hook attached, I would say there would be a slight negative modifier to it. It would probably only be a -1, because of just the weight of this grappling hook on the front. But yeah, you can give me a attack roll.
I'm gonna use grit. Make it dead eye. Because this is what I was going to do anyway.
Alright.
I'm doing a full test there. So.
You're going to go full test. Okay, sure. So you're doing it with advantage.
Advantage is -1.
So I'll do the -1 in my head.
Yeah.
You just do the roll. 27. Yeah. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Catches it on the edge. Pretty much spot on. And you have a rope attached to the edge which rappels out. Senator, I don't think I need to get you to do a roll for climbing it. You're pretty good at climbing stuff.
I mean,
We
the
did
thing
get
that
climbing gear, right?
yeah, but I do have like what was it? I chose as one of my feet was acrobat.
Oh yeah, so yeah,
something
you
like that.
yeah,
so
you're natural climber. So yeah,
yeah.
you can pretty straightforward, just hand over hand climb up, get over to the top.
All right. When I'm there, I'm going to, secure the ladder. Kind of have it roll it down.
Yep. And lots of it just fall onto the floor as
Yeah.
you got a good 20 feet extra hanging off the edge.
And then I'm gonna climb on top of the ladder and kind of test it out. Put my weight on it, kind of trying to drag it to the ground to see.
Yeah, bounce a bit on it. Try to
Yeah.
get as much weight as possible.
Yeah, no, it seems pretty secure, even with your weight as well as your heavy armor that you're probably wearing at this point. To test it.
It would be a good test for getting extra weight on.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
I'm wearing my armor.
Yeah. It has a little bit of a twisting strain to it, just to get used to your weight. But there's no fraying of the rope itself. And the grappling hooks are pretty securely in place, even though there isn't much of a ledge. It's more of just rough rock that it is hooked onto, but it's doing pretty well.
All right. Sure. thumbs up to Savant downstairs. I'm gonna climb up, remove the the steps, and I'm gonna slow fall down.
Spend some key points and just
Go off.
Yeah, I mean, I can do it. Why not?
why not? You just need to take a short rest. So yeah, you do that pretty happily, and yeah, you roll up the rope in preparation. I imagine you also take down the grappling hook bolt. As
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
and hand it back to Savant. Okay.
So we take a short rest drinking over our successful test.
And some of the guys that joined you also have drinks. It's like, that was pretty good. Who came up with the idea?
It was a group effort, really.
Yeah, it was definitely a group effort.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. As you guys are drinking, Arkin finally finishes the final parts, and you see the whole rune itself kind of give off this very slight purple glow as it lights up in this perfect circle around where you remember the rift being. And you can see the actual kind of scar that it had left. Shimmer for a second and kind of almost close to what looks like a speck of what it was previously, probably only about a foot wide. Alright then. Sachiko, get the things. We are good here. Miss Weatherby. Can I help you with anything? You've been staring there for some time.
As I told Teshiko, I am
Thank you.
interested in knowing more about the rifts because I kind of don't know anything about it.
I'm imagining this is your research.
Not really, no. I'm just...
You're just curious.
Yeah.
The way of an arcane student. Well, I can give you some information, I guess. It's probably helpful. How many other rifts have you seen? Would this be the first?
Well, out of game I now remember there was one, but in game I don't know if I remember.
I would hope Seraphina has better knowledge than you, considering her intelligence.
Yeah, hopefully. There was this one rift that was created in King's Arch that you most likely have heard of.
Yeah, and as you're mentioning that, you kind of furrows as well our game. Yes, I did hear about that. I didn't get any first-hand information, however. You were there.
I was. And the... yeah.
And?
We were in the... by the center of this rift.
How large was it? Was it giving off any energy? Was it making any noise? I'm trying to figure out what that was myself. I've heard rumors and speakings, but first-hand information is always best.
It was created but by some kind of book. And there's multiple of these books, so that's not good. And there was a very large amount of insects
Insects.
yeah, insects. That
And
made a lot of
tentacles.
yeah. God damn it. I can't remember if the sensor made any noise.
It did give off some noise, yes.
Well, that is also a long issue ago. Yeah, the sensor made a noise, and somebody decided to jump through the rift. And we have yet to find that person. So we don't know
Well,
what actually happened to that person.
every rift does have an exit, so he is definitely somewhere, this person. The rift that was in King's Arch is probably apparently the largest that's happened, from what I've been told. All the other ones have been roughly this size, the one you saw yesterday. Of them, I would say, on a scale of 1 to 10, this would probably only be about a 4. The one in King's Arch is more of an 8. Although it was closed rather quickly, so I'd say it was fortunate. But yes, rifts. You know of the Emerald Sea. That is one of the largest rifts, technically. It is more of a scar. The entirety. And do you know where?
We did stumble upon some kind of rift that we did not go too close to, because we did not want to risk anything.
Well, it is connected to the Fey Wild itself. It is a large and rather mysterious area itself. One of them occasionally opens from time to time, leaking out whatever manages to be nearby, which is why the forest is usually kept away from. Any of the others are more temporary and more erratic, like this one, which usually means there's some sort of activity nearby which is affecting the actual magical essence of the area. And it seems this one has some connection to one of the lower realms. And yes, this happens more than once in any number of places. That's actually how I came across Sechiko. She managed to get caught in one of them, on one of the isles to the east. And that is one of the reasons why I'm here in Griffin. And as a question, the books that you mentioned, you don't know anything else about them, do you?
Notes. I will have to look through them.
I'd not recommend that as a precaution.
Yep. No, we know there is a cult of Ender that has one of the books, and they might be looking for more.
It's a recent cult. I don't expect too much from them.
So
But
that's what we know, because we haven't come across anyone that actually knows anything in details.
if they have the book, they would have to be monitored. I have to send a message on that. But this has been enlightening, I hope, for both of us.
What did you say?
Hmm?
Can you repeat that?
That it has been enlightening for both of us.
Oh. Yes. And it's good to know something in case we need another rift. Because it
yes.
sounds like they're happening after than I thought they would.
They are. If you do come across one, making sure there is a protection barrier underneath it would give us some stabilization. Other than that, you are better looking for a proper practitioner. Well, I have to get to my notes again. Thank you, Miss Weatherby. It has been, as I said, enlightening.
Yes.
And he gives you a slight bow again, and goes out back towards the actual keep. Sachiko as well. That was, well, that went quickly. Hope to see you around, Serafina.
We probably will. Have a like to infiltrate.
Oh, yeah. And then she skips off over to try and catch up with Arkan. So then, you gonna do anything else, Serafina? Or are you just gonna stay by the rift?
Well, I will probably watch it and then for a few moments and then start walking around.
Okay.
Maybe find some of the others to see what they're doing.
You can definitely hear Seren hitting stuff a couple 100 feet away.
Well,
Yeah.
I will let her hit stuff in peace.
Cling plong. Psh, ow!
Yeah, see if there's anywhere I can help in some way or another.
Okay. Everything's mostly kept under control at this point. There's a few things that could use some mending, which you can assist with.
Yep.
Yeah, there's some holes in at least Savannah's clothes because of the damage of it. Also, you could help out Savannah and oh god, what's his name? I have it here. Sechiko with drinking.
Yeah, Seneca. Yeah, you could get drunk with us. I mean, at this
Oh,
point,
God.
yeah.
No, please no. There's no streets to wander off into down here.
Yeah. There's
Savannah
cabins.
will not get drunk, but he will drink. You know, he lives in a dwarven country.
Yeah. So what
Yeah,
the rest
I
of you
mean-
do?
He do social drinking, not drinking to get drunk.
Probably Ulan and Shay are spying on Ifamore spying on you.
You see them Scooby-Doo style around the corner.
It's like, honestly, really, you guys, for fuck's sake.
I Yeah, just
I
roll
just
them.
like
Just
to
see
see
how
this
bad
like
they are.
like a cartoon style, super enclosed area. On one side of the wall, there's them spying you, hitting on the other side of the wall. So, Serafina just walks around the small room. On the other side of the wall, where there's not fighting, Savant and Sheriko are sitting and drinking.
Okay. Yeah. They're rather hidden.
After a while, I go up to her and say, "Is everything okay, Saren?"
About as well about as well as can be expected, really. Go right back to hitting things. Saren does not cope. Saren beats the shit out of things.
Anything you want to talk about, or do you just want to talk with your fists?
Mostly the latter. I didn't
then.
expect a warm, fuzzy reunion, as the saying goes, but well. None of the. I was expecting worse. Go too badly.
Well, didn't I hear him say he's going to be coming with us? Maybe you can bond with him.
I don't want him with us anymore. I've already lost one brother down here. I don't want. Especially not the last member of my family that doesn't.
I nod and say, maybe you can ask the people running the place down here if they can put him on different duty, keep him off the mission.
In some ways, that would actually make things worse. What I want to do. Reconciling that.
Can you repeat that, because I think you cut out on me.
All right.
Alright, do you keep on hitting things, or...?
Yeah.
Alright then. So yeah, what's everyone else doing for the rest of the day then? Or are you just going to rest? Which is helpful. Or are you just drinking to that? From what I've heard.
No, no, I'm not gonna just drink. Something's actually gonna. If he gets any help, that's also gonna help. But he's gonna try to figure out if we have like an area big enough for the like where how we think the rooms are, and see. And he's gonna set up some, stones or whatever to mark like where the edges are, and see. Try to figure out like how much of a reaction he would have if someone were to sprint in one direction, and if he would have the time to take a shot off them before run
So
around the corner.
basically practicing quick drawing.
Yes, basically.
Okay. Alright, so you can practice that in one of the interior training rooms, so you don't shoot anyone outside.
Preferably. Please don't.
Yeah, so you can do that for a bit, making sure that you don't fully load the crossbows, because then you would start snapping bolts, which you probably don't want to do.
He's just shooting them blank.
Yeah. You're probably not shooting them blank because that damages the bowstring. You're probably shooting them half strength.
Yeah, half string.
Yeah. Yeah. quality. You got to remember this. Firing bank crossbows is bad. Damages the string. So yeah, you can do that. What's everyone else doing? Aaron, you're just like resting because this is like the best day ever. No travel, no work. Serafino, you're just walking around and then you're gonna head back helping people. Ithelmore, you staying outside as well?
Yeah, that TeamSpeak's been playing after me, so I'm trying to work out with D what our conversation was going.
Yeah,
like.
how it ended exactly.
I'm pretty sure you were just unhappy.
No, it's TeamSpeak cut out, so I couldn't hear a thing D said. I heard a little bit of it, and then it cut out completely. And when I asked, "Can you repeat that?" there was still silence, so I think it's playing up for me. But it was only playing up when D spoke. Like, it hasn't played up with the rest of you, so.
Could be a peer-to-peer.
It was after that would make things worse. I don't think there was much after that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the TeamSpeak is on my end because whatever he said after, in response to me saying that would make things worse, didn't come out quite as much. And I think then I just said all right and went back to hitting things.
Yeah.
I think all I said was I asked you to repeat what you said.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's when he must cut out. So if we just do type up our replies.
Yeah, fine.
I think it was pretty much up to that would make things worse and he started hitting things. But yes. In that case, yeah, we can basically have the rest of the day go by as you guys basically rest up and restore yourselves to full in preparation for the morning.
Before we all go to sleep, I would like to find as many of the group as I can manage to.
Pretty sure you can find me easily enough.
Yeah, but I'm not entirely sure I want to talk to you right now because you have.
I think you comment about shoulders, but never mind.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna. I will walk in. I will see you hit things, and I will slowly back away from you. Because I've seen you hit shit, and it's not pretty.
I think
His hitting is really not pretty right now.
I would not talk to this bear.
You know what? Never mind. You can wait the next morning. If I'm just gonna go to sleep, and then we'll discuss it in the morning. It's fine. She's basically the first one I see, probably because she's out there. She's the one, and she's making the most noise. I see her going nuts and destroying things, and I say, you know what? You can wait. Fine. You keep doing that. You're doing good job. Good job.
I have such an effect on men.
Yeah.
On that point, actually, before
Stunning,
I went
really.
go to on that point, actually, before Savan goes to bed, he will also restore his gnome inventions.
Okay, yeah, no, that's totally fine. You can do it. You can give me a tinkering check for it, just to check.
I need to roll higher than a 10.
You say that.
For fuck's sake, I break one of them.
Oh.
Roll a d3, what a break, I guess.
You do.
Oh, I don't like rolling a d.
Alright.
Yeah. Anything else people are going to do before the day ends? As this would be the final part of planning.
I think I break the musical box. I need that check.
Well, that's good, I guess, because you don't want music playing while you're stealthing. So yeah.
I mean, although it could be like a
Distraction.
Yeah, that was what I was restoring it.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so yes. Evening comes, you guys finish having dinner and go back to your rooms that have been given to you. Or at least bunks. It's less than rooms. Doing so, you guys gonna take a long rest in preparation for the morning. Seraphina and Ithelmore, can you give me or two sanity checks, please?
No.
18. Nice. Wait.
Uh,
No, that's minus strength. Hold on. It's still good. It's just minus 5 strength. There we go. And 17. All right. Yeah. You two also have pleasant dreams. Apart
as
from the
pleasant as they can be with the thought of
Barak's just
infiltration.
asking random questions.
What's your favorite color?
Is it red?
Is it red because it's totally red, right?
For Seraphina? It's actually purple or green.
Yeah, night
This
passes.
disappoints Pyrox. No.
Purple flame. Yeah. So yeah, night passes as the morning. Well, you think it's morning at least. Arises. Would you say you're 9? Yeah.
Yes, since we had a long rest.
All right. Yeah, you're level 9 then. Yeah, and we'll actually quickly just take a break now because somehow we managed to do an hour of just talking. So yeah, we come back and then we'll start with you guys waking up to the beginning of the siege.